Good morning, all of you. I am Sumalata, working as an assistant professor in EC department, Chebrolu Engineering College. Now I am discussing about the topic definition of a random variable. Okay, if you are taking the definition, a random variable is a real function of the event of a given sample space. Here, before going to the definition, first we know about the sample space and event. Okay, so sample space means if you are taking any experiment, all the possible outcomes in that experiment is called sample space. Okay, if you are taking some of the elements in that experiment, that will be called as an event. For example, if we are doing the experiment rolling a die, what are the outcomes we will be getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the set of all possible outcomes is called the sample space. Okay, so capital S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means there we are considering all the possible outcomes. Okay, so what is meant by an event? If you are considering some of the elements, that means suppose if you are taking the event as getting an odd number, what are the elements we are getting? 1, 3, 5. Okay, for the same experiment rolling a die, the event will be taking as getting an odd number. So the elements for that event are 1, 3, 5. Okay, this is the event. Thus, for a given experiment defined by a sample space S with the events S, that means here the random variable is a real function of the events S. Okay, so here it is denoted with a capital letter X of S. The random variable is defined by us only depending on application. Okay, so the random variable will be taking as capital X of S. Another definition for the random variable is a random variable X can be considered to be a function that maps all events of the sample space into points on the real axis. Okay, if you are taking the random variable, in that random variable you are getting all the events. Okay, all the events are mapped into the real axis. Okay, the examples for the random variables are the number of hits in a shooting game. Suppose if you are taking the experiment shooting game, okay, in that how many number of hits are getting, that will be the random. Okay, the next example is the number of heads when tossing coins. Suppose if you are tossing 2 coins or 3 coins, how many heads you are getting, that is also random. Percentage of marks obtained by students. That means suppose if a student writing the exam, so how much percentage did he get? Either 60% or more than 60% or 70%. From 0 to 100% they will get. So between 0 to 100, the percentage of marks will be random. So these are the examples for the random variables. Here we are taking one example for mapping, how to map the random variable events. Okay, so here taking an experiment consists of rolling a die and flipping a coin. That means in our hand we are having die and a coin. Okay, then the sample space is What is the sample space we are getting? H comma 1. That means if you are taking only the coin, then the sample space is head comma tail. If you are taking only the die, the sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are taking the experiment, rolling a die and flipping a coin. Okay, so at a time, then the sample space is H comma 1, H comma 2, H comma 3, H comma 4, H comma 5, H comma 6, T comma 1, T comma 2, T comma 3, T comma 4, T comma 5, T comma 6. This is the sample space we are getting for this experiment. Okay, so here we are taking the random variable definition as the random variable be a function x chosen such that a coin head outcome h correspond to positive values of x that are equals to the numbers that show upon the die. What is the meaning here? Suppose on the coin, if you are getting head, that will be mapped to equals to the numbers that show upon the die. Whatever the number on the die, for that number we are mapping. Okay. Next, a coin tail outcome T corresponds to negative values of x that are equals in magnitude to twice the number that shows on the die. Okay. Suppose, what is the meaning here? Suppose if you are getting tail on the coin, then that event is mapped to negative of the values of x that are equals in magnitude to twice the number that shows on the die. Okay, negative and twice of the number on the die. Okay, so here in this way we are taking the random variable definition. If you are taking the definition like this, the mapping is here x maps the sample space of 12 elements, because here we are getting 12 elements in the sample space. Those are h comma 1, h comma 2, h comma 3 and so on, h comma 6, t comma 1, t comma 2, t comma 3 and so on, t comma 6. So in this sample space we are getting 12 elements into 12 values of x from minus 12 to 6. How we are getting minus 12? Here in the definition we are taking, if you are getting tail on the coin, then that will be mapped with the negative of the number of twice of the number on the die. Okay, that's why only we are getting minus 12 here. Okay, next, how you are getting this 6? If you are getting head on the coin, then that event is mapped with the same number on the die. Okay, so here if you are observing this diagram, how to map here? So this is the sample space. What are the outcomes we will be getting? H comma 1, H comma 2, H comma 3, H comma 4, H comma 5, H comma 6. T comma 1, T comma 2, T comma 3, T comma 4, T comma 5, T comma 6. Totally we are getting 12 elements on the sample space. Okay. So if you are getting head on the coin, then these are the outcomes. If you are getting tail on the coin, then these are the outcomes. Okay. So based on the definition, if you are getting H on the coin, then that element is mapped the same number on the die. Okay. That's why here if you are taking H comma 1, H comma 1. So here we are getting H on the coin. So what is the number on the die? 1. So the same number on the die. So here we are taking the real axis from minus infinity to infinity. Okay. So now H comma 1 is mapped with the 1. Why? Because here if you are getting head on the coin, that event is mapped with the same number on the die. That's why h comma 1 is mapped with 1. Next, h comma 2 is mapped with 2. Next, h comma 3 is mapped with 3. H comma 4 is mapped with 4. H comma 5 is mapped with 5. H comma 6 is mapped with 6. Okay. Next, the next T, tail on the coin. Then that event is mapped with the negative of the twice of the number on the die. Okay, negative of the twice of the number on the die. That's why T comma 1. Here we are taking the element T comma 1. So what is the number on the die? 1. Negative of twice of the number. That means negative means minus 1. Twice means minus 2. That's why T comma 1 is mapped with minus 2. T comma 2 is mapped with minus 4. T comma 3 is mapped with minus 6. T comma 4 is mapped with minus 8. T comma 5 is mapped with minus 10. T comma 6 is mapped with minus 12. So in this way, based on the definition, we are mapping all the events on the sample space onto the real axis. So in this way, we are taking the definition of the random variable. Okay. So before taking the definition of the random variable, we are following some of the rules. So conditions for a function to be a random variable. Okay. Here, 3 conditions will be there. The first condition is every point in the sample space must correspond to only one value of the random variable. That means in the sample space, we are taking the mapping only one value of the random variable. Okay. So the next condition is the set x is less than or equal x. So here capital X is the random variable, small x is the event. Okay. It shall be an event for any real number x. The probability of this event is equal to the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events corresponding to x is less than or equal x. Okay. Suppose here, if you are taking small x as an 3. Okay. So here x is less than or equal 3 means here the probability of this event is equal to the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events corresponding to x is less than or equal 3. That means we are considering P of 1 plus P of 2 plus P of 3 like that. So this is denoted by P of x is less than or equal x. This is the second condition. The third condition is the probabilities of events x equal to infinity and x equal to minus infinity are 0. That means you are not taking the probabilities as x equal to infinity and x equal to minus infinity.